Guys, why does this thing look stuck? Please confirm you can hear me and that you can see me clearly. Is it dark? I don't know. It looks like it's stuck from my end. So I'll just confirm that you're welcome to the onboarding session. I just want to confirm that this thing is not dark. It doesn't look dark here, but it doesn't look dark here, but welcome. Hmm. Alright, guys, so I'm trying to wait for others to join the stream, but at the same time, we don't have all day. So I think we'll just go ahead and start. And when the others join us, anywhere they meet us, we'll pick up from there. Or they could even go over the stream again. So I have some few things penned down here for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to be hosting the Cohort 1 for the GeekHub onboarding session. Thank you so much. Welcome, good afternoon, good evening, good morning from around the world, wherever you're watching from and whenever you'll be seeing this video. Okay, my name is Annabelle Emekene. I am the founder for GeekHub Edu, and I'm excited, like I mentioned earlier, to be hosting this live session with you today. Okay, I am a cybersecurity analyst and also the founder of GeekHub. I think I mentioned that already. Getting a tech skill is very important in this age. Like I mentioned, I already penned down some things, so pardon that I'm going to be looking down to read from what I penned down. Then also, um, we'll be having the computer appreciation training today as well. So we're doing so much today. So fasten your seatbelts, guys. Getting a tech skill is very important in this age and time, irrespective of your niche. Whether you're a medical doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a teacher, you need to be what's the word now? You need to be tech literate. I think that's the best word to use for lack of better words. You should know how to do some basic things like social media, send message, or even record content. Okay. I mean, these days I reach out to my mom and she's always on TikTok, and I'm like, what are you doing on TikTok? But yeah, Then I remember when we were growing up, our parents were always the one complaining and say, "You're always on your phone, you're always on your phone." In fact, when they see you pressing your phone, they think you are not serious and you're not productive. But it's not looking like the reverse is the case now. Our parents are now the ones always on their phone. So yes, guys, getting a tech skill is very, very, very important. These are all tech skill. You don't need to be a developer to be a techie. No, you can be a graphics designer, and you're also, a techie. You can be a social media manager, a virtual assistant. These are all techies. So when people say, "Oh, I'm a tech guru, I'm a tech person, I'm into tech," do not your mind the person that should come to your mind should not be is a developer, is writing code, oh, is a data scientist. Mm-mm. As a customer care representative that know how to use a computer very well, you are a tech professional. Okay, so what is GeekHub? What is it all about? Why GeekHub? So I'll just dive straight in. Where did I write that down? GeekHub is an edtech startup that organizes free training for tech enthusiasts and also link them up with opportunities either as a beginner or as a professional. Okay, so either you're a beginner, you are just starting out in your tech field, in your tech path, or you're a professional, you're welcome to Geek Up. We do not discriminate, okay? We do not say, oh, okay, this is only for beginners, or you have to be a professional before you come into our community. No, you are welcome, irrespective of your niche, irrespective of your background, irrespective of, your level in tech. And we'll also link you up with internships. As I go forward, I will talk more about the internship as well. We launched last year and we successfully trained over 50 people. This year, we want to train at least 200 people and not just train them, but also get them grounded in tech and make them job ready. Okay, guys. So we are not just gathering people to train them. We want to impact them. We want to link them up with opportunities because I can tell you for free, guys, that there are a lot of opportunities in this tech space. So we're not just gathering people to say, "Oh, come and learn tech." The reason why Geek Up was vetted was because we saw a lack in the industry and we felt to fill in that gap. What is the gap? We saw a cycle of people always learning tech from some very big tech brands, from very big tech organizations, and after this learning, they go back home with, like, maybe some of them learn some things, but they go back home with to continue doing what they were doing. If they were teachers before they learned tech, they go back to continue being teachers. If they were whatever they were doing in summary, they go back to this skill, and it feels like there is no opportunity for them to practice what they've actually learned. It's just like you, for instance, going to school to be a medical doctor, and after graduating from school studying medicine, there is no hospital for you to practice. So that is what Geek Org came to feel. That's the gap Geek Org came to feel. Okay. So after you are done learning whatever text niche you want to learn, either you want to be a cybersecurity analyst, either you want to be a data scientist, either you want to be a UI UX designer, as the case may be, we want to also give you an opportunity to practice that which you've learned. Okay, so that is the gap that GeekHub is filling in the industry. So after your training, you intern with an organization and start your tech career. You can, maybe your training is for 3 months. You could spend 2 months or 1 month or 3 months, as the case may be. It depends on your tech path and also on your performance, because if you perform badly, I can tell you for free that no organization would want to keep or retain you. But if you perform very well, the organizations might even retain you as a full-time staff. We had one student the last time that graduated. After she graduated, she interned with this particular organization. I think she graduated from the, was it the graphics or one of the design course, either the UI UX. And after her internship, the organization retained her and kept her back. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you perform very well, and we are also big on, anyway, I'll go into the do's and don'ts of big O. But I can tell you for free, guys, that if you do very well in your part, you're outstanding, and whatever organization will be pairing you up with, you also participate very well, you will not regret it. Okay. We also encourage our trainees to volunteer and give back to the organization. However, this is not compulsory. It is completely optional. So after our trainings, we encourage our trainees to, stay back and give back to the community. Maybe in the case of trying to get a placement, you don't have anything to do, you can stay with us, and volunteer in any capacity, either in social media, or if you learn, for instance, how to build websites, you could stay back and help manage our websites. Okay. But like I said, it is not compulsory. We're also big on brand awareness. So we kindly ask that you please follow us on our social media platforms. There is a popular saying that one good turn deserves another. So if you believe that GeekHub have helped you in your tech career, they've helped you in your tech paths, you've learned from us, you've gotten an organization, we kindly ask, that you follow our organization, preach the good news as well, tell other people. Okay. Yeah, do well to subscribe to our channels, follow our social media page, either on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn as well. We have master classes on LinkedIn, although our previous LinkedIn account was disabled, so we have to create a new one. So we don't really have much engagement on our new account. So we kindly ask that you follow us on LinkedIn. Our name on LinkedIn is GeekHub Edu. I think that's the name on YouTube as well. So you just search for GeekHub Edu on LinkedIn. Maybe I would leave the socials on this page so you can follow us as well to make it easier for you. Okay. So yes, guys, that's for brand awareness. Now, what's our mission as GeekHub as an organization? What do we stand for? Why are we doing what we're doing? GitHub empowers individuals with in-demand tech skills and provide pathways to career success through high-quality training and internship opportunities. Okay, so after internship, what's next? It's just like how they will ask us back then in school that, oh, you're going to school now. So when you graduate, what are you going to do next? What's the next thing for you? Okay, so after doing learning your tech skill, what next? Are you just going to get a job? Are we just going to carry you and give you internship and start working? It's not as easy as it may sound. Okay. It's easy definitely if you meet all the requirements. It's easy. But you don't expect that you don't put in the work, you don't do anything and we'll just match you with an organization. Remember, it's our name on LinkedIn. Yeah, I need an intern from GeekHub. An organization reached out to me from Kenya. I think I still have that mail, and they said they need a graphics person. Apparently, graphics guys are in demand, and I have somebody in mind, but this person was not really serious during his training. I mean, he comes sometimes, he doesn't show up sometimes, so I was a bit skeptical. That's why I did not recommend that person. So that position is still available. If you are interested, you can reach out to me on the community platform. After you have been trained, I will match you with that organization. But yeah, the opportunity is still available. So definitely, if you attend all your classes, do what you have to do. If an assessment is given, you carry out that assessment. Now we understand that some of us work, some of us are maybe family people, family men, family women, we have children, or some you are students, you are engaged with school activities. Communicate. Let somebody know that, oh, I will not be available. Let your tutor know I will not be available. Let them know that, oh, this person. I think during our last training for the cybersecurity course, there's a particular lady. She is a student. Whenever she's not going to be in class, she always communicates with her tutors. When we're asking for the best students on our attendance board, she did not attend classes most times, but they said she was the like most active. And I was like, how can somebody that is not always in class being the most active? The tutor said she's always communicating whenever she's not going to be around, and that there was no assignment that she missed. You see, now I have that lady in the back of my mind. In fact, I said I was going to personally take her up for a training and also ensure that she gets placement because she's currently in school, so she cannot exactly do so much right now. But she'll be graduating by this year. And I said, when she's done with school, I'm going to carry a matter on my head and ensure she gets somewhere. So yeah, those kind of people that they are really serious. they show up, and if they will not be around, they let you know, that they communicate. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is communicate. We understand that you might have other things going on for you, but communicate. Don't just say, I can't go to class today, and the tutor is online, is waiting for you, or she's waiting for you, and you don't show up. Okay, so showing up is very, very important. Is what is going to determine, if we are going to be giving you placement or not. Completing the training is also another very important thing. That is what will qualify you for getting an internship. I mean, at the end of the training, you will get certifications. Our certifications are pricey. We don't just dash certificate here. If you don't show up, I mentioned showing up earlier. If you don't show up, you will not be certified. There is no magic. So you have to attend classes, you have to do your assignments, do your project, you have to meet all the requirements for you to get the certification. And the certification is what is going to determine you getting the internship. Okay. Please, if you have any question, you can just leave it on the chat. I would address it. So that's for that. This is a free training. You're not paying a dime. So during your classes, if anyone is asking you for any money, please, I wish they would not do. I mean, we have very professional trainers and tutors, so nobody, I can guarantee you that nobody is going to be asking you for money. But nevertheless, among your peers, people can be funny. If anyone is asking you for payment or anything, we are not charging you. Even for your training resources, we will not charge you. If peradventure you'll be charged for anything, it will be the certifications, and we are working to see how that can be covered. Not the certificate that GeekHub is issuing you, no. The certificate for your various career paths. Like, I'm aware that for cybersecurity, they have some external certificates like ISC2, CISSP, Security Plus, those kind of certificates. But even the organization is trying to see how we can cover those kind of certificate costs, so you don't have to pay for it. So, but for now, nobody is going to be charging you for anything. This is a completely free training. You are not paying a dime. We kindly encourage you to give it your best, because between the both of us, I mean, you would agree with me that if you have to go out to pay for a tech skill, you are going to be paying a lot of money. I mean, if you're in Nigeria, you will be paying nothing less than 200K, 150K thereabouts. And if you're outside the country, you'll be paying something like, say, $100, $150 thereabout. Tech skills are not cheap, and the people who are bringing to tutor you, they are professionals. These people, they know their onion. They are very good. I mean, we went out of our way to ensure we source for the best people, the best trainers to train for this. Even though you are not paying for it, we are not just doing basic, we're not doing medium here. Okay, so we ask guys that to please give it your best. We do not encourage laziness. If we notice any lackadaisic attitude, like I said earlier, our certificates are pricey, we will not give it to you. That's certain. Like, your tutor has to approve that, okay, this person came to class, this person completed their project, this person did their assignments. Those are your requirements for passing a particular tech training. I have attached the link to join the GeekHub WhatsApp platform in the description of this live. So if you are not on the GeekHub WhatsApp platform, you can find the link below. I mean, I remember the last live we had, a lot of people indicated that they were not on the community platform. Although I don't know how they got the invite, but it's social media. You can take the algorithm anywhere. So I have attached the link for this live on the description. So peradventure you just come by this video and you're wondering, oh, what's GeekHub? The I think our thumbnail is there to explain what this life is about, and also the link to join the community platform is on the description as well. So what is expected of the students during this training? If you miss a class for 3 times consecutively, you will be kicked out of the program. There is no negotiation. You did not come to class day one, you did not come to class day two, you did not come to class day three, and you did not communicate to anybody, either your tutor or the community manager. Nobody is aware. You will be kicked out. It shows that you do not have regards for the training, you do not have the regards for the people, and we don't want such disrespect. At least communicate to say, oh, I will not be around, or if you missed before for some reasons, anything can happen. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Reach out to say, oh, I'm so sorry, ma, I'm so sorry, sir, I was not able to attend the last session because of XYZ reason. Or maybe you're not comfortable sharing, that's fine also, but just said I'm sorry. At least show remorse that you were not there and somebody was there to teach you. Okay, no disrespect will be tolerated in our classes as well. We are going out of our way to give you the best. So because you are not paying for this, do not abuse this opportunity. Do not disrespect your tutors, do not disrespect your colleagues as well. Please show everyone respect. It's possible that the person that is training you, you are older than the person, and you're saying this small girl, this small boy, what are they even saying? You're just, you're not taking the class or whatever they are training or teaching you seriously. Please, we kindly ask that you treat your tutors with respect. If you feel they did not say something correctly, reach out to them and say, this thing you mentioned, I think I came across it somewhere and this was what they said. I need clarification. If you disrespect our tutors, we will kick you out of our program. It is not a threat, guys. All complaints should be stated politely. If you have to reach out for something, maybe we have, because most times we have tutors from other countries. Okay, maybe the tutor's accent is not clear. You can't hear clearly. I mean, there was a case sometime, although not in GeekHub, because we will not tolerate that in GeekHub, but there was a case sometime with an organization where the tutor's accent was not very clear. I think the person was from either India or Pakistan, and the students were making fun of the person. They were laughing like, the person is pronouncing this thing like this. It's very wrong. Okay, even if you were paying for the training, it's wrong to mock people or laugh at people. So please, guys, if you have people from other countries and you cannot understand their accents, politely communicate. Maybe you feel somehow telling the person, reach out to the community manager to say, man, this class, the way it's going, I can't comprehend what the tutor is saying. Or maybe the person is speaking very fast. The person is a fast talker. The person is just going, "Da, da, 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 da." Reach out to somebody. We have community managers, we have program managers. Reach out and say, because they'll be reaching out to you to say, how's your training going? What have you learned? So let them know that my tutor speaks really fast. It's difficult for me to listen, it's difficult for me to follow. Okay. Maybe the person is speaking very slow, or I have a tutor during my certification training one time, and this lady, she's good, she's very eloquent, but she's very boring. Like when she's talking, I'm just God, can this class just finish? Now that was a challenge because anytime I come, I just come to mark attendance. I'm waiting for the class to end and let me just go back so long as I'm there. Because if you are not in the class, if you are not present, you are not going to be awarded the certification. So I had to just be there. But I was not feeling the class. I was not enjoying the class. So most times I had to go and do my own study because I cannot even say I want to watch the recording of what was taught in the class. It's the same boring person. So I told my friends, like, I'm not feeling this class. What do we do about it? So we reached out to management, we told management, and management was like, oh, we're sorry, you're stuck with her. They were a bit not really encouraging. But then I had to, but here in GeekHub, we are guaranteeing you that if you reach out with your concerns, we listen, we pay attention, and we'll do something about it. We will not tell you that, well, you're stuck with that teacher. We're sorry, there's nothing you can do. We might need to, speak with the tutor and say, oh, can you please do it like this? Is there a way you can find to, make your class encouraging, make it interesting? Okay. So yeah, reach out if you have complaints, but reach out politely. Don't reach out like it's your right. Don't start saying, that class, I don't understand. Oh. Well, I can tell you that if it's me you're reaching out with that kind of complaint, so I will not give you listening ears. So when you reach out politely. Respect people's religion, respect their diversity, and respect their gender. We've had cases where maybe sometimes the classes will fall during this Muslim feast. We might not be aware because we are not Muslims. Some of our tutors are Muslims, so we might have challenges with your religion. Communicate with us, let us know that, oh, today is Muslim feast, so the Muslims will be going for their prayer or to their place of worship, so we will not have class. Understand, respect their religion. Don't say, hey, wetin come concern us, what's my business if they are going for their prayers? It's their own issue. Now please, oh, people should make sure you have class, so don't cancel the class because somebody is going to pray. No, that's wrong. Let's be accommodating. Okay, you might be a Christian, you might whatever religion. Okay, we do not discriminate in geek up. So if you need to go for your prayer, you need to go for your religion or worship thing, communicate with us. We will understand, okay? And if we need to make adjustments for your timetable, we will to accommodate you. Okay, so we are not discriminating of your religion or of your diversity. We don't say, oh, no wonder Igbo people, that's how they behave. No, we don't do that here. Okay, because I've had cases. Yes, it's funny. I'm laughing because I've had cases whereby a student said, ah, that teacher, she's Igbo. No wonder, no wonder. When the woman was even talking, I knew it. No, please respect people's religion, respect their diversity, respect where they are from. Okay. And also, I think lastly, I have here respect their gender. We've had issues as well where people have problems with female tutor. I think the female tutor we currently have, she's in, sorry, the developer, the tutor for full stack development, she's a lady. And I've had guys that they don't listen to her. They find it difficult to listen or pay attention to her because she's a lady. And this lady is good. Like I've seen her job. I could even list websites that she have built. She's very, very good. But because she's a lady, some oga, some men, some big boys, they find it difficult to pay attention to her. They're like, "What did this small girl they talk like?" You won't learn if you come with that mentality. I can tell you for free. Okay. So some of our tutors are ladies and some of them are not big, they're just there. But what they have upstairs, guys, it's a lot. So drop your pride, pay attention, listen, you're here for the knowledge. How many months? Max 3, 4 months, you are done. Okay, so drop your pride, learn what you have to learn. Do not let because of the person's gender, you know, dissuade you or what's the word now, take you away from what you're actually supposed to learn. Okay, so that's that for respecting of diversity, religion and gender. Next we have academic dishonesty is not allowed. If you are given an assignment, now AI is the deal of the day. So you're given something to do and you just straight to AI to help you do. You won't learn that way. You are asked to build. I don't know why I'm using full stack development as an example, but go full stack. You are given a website to develop or to build, and you just prompt AI, help me build a full stack website or a back end website with these features, this, and AI just generate it for you. I think they call it vibe coding these days. I saw something on I think Instagram. Somebody said all of you are vibe coding. What happens when you are giving a fintech application to build? You are asked to build a banking application or something that has to do with finance, something that has to do with people money. So you go and give AI that AI should build everything for you. Then when something happens to the people's money, they will hold the developer responsible. So know your onion, guys. Know what you have to do. AI is beautiful. AI is wonderful. I use AI a lot. But if AI make mistake, I can easily spot the mistake and say, oh, this thing is not supposed to be like this. This is not correct. This thing is not. I can easily make amend. But a situation whereby you don't even know what you are doing and AI is helping you do everything, how will you correct the AI? So back to academic dishonesty. It is not allowed. If you are given a task just because you want to hit deadline, you want to meet the requirements of completing your assessment and showing up and all of that, completing your project. So you just give AI your task to do for you. It's not allowed, guys. We advise that you know your onion. Even now for this course, previously what we do is we just give you online assessment. Currently we'll have virtual interview with you. We'll ask you questions like you're interviewing for a job, just to be sure that you're grounded. Because at the end of the day, it is the organization's name you're going to be carrying out there. We don't want you to spoil our name. We don't want you to spoil things for other people that are coming behind. So after your training, you've written your assessment and everything, you have a physical interview and we'll be sure that yes, this person really learned before we push you to any organization. So that's for academic dishonesty. GeekHub is different from other tech organizations. So if you've learned tech elsewhere before, maybe you want to learn virtual assistant and you have learned with another organization before, but you just still feel like you want to, improve your skill, you want to come and learn with GeekHub again, please drop everything you know in that organization when you're coming here, because what will be giving you here would most likely not be the same thing with what they taught you there. So don't come and be doing check and balance or police cash chief with us to say, this is how they're teaching their own. This is not this person teach me this thing in that place. So I even sure these people know what they are doing. Please, we don't accept that here. So it's beautiful. We allow, you learn wide. We allow you do research. Okay. When I say drop what you learn from the other place, I don't mean forget it. No. But don't come and be using it to checkmate what we are giving you, is what I say. And like I mentioned earlier, it's possible. People can make mistake. It's possible your tutors omit something or made a mistake somewhere. Kindly draw their attention to it. Don't come and be doing checkmate to say, these people they don't know how to teach at all. We will not allow that here. Okay. So that's for that. Then do not share learning resources without permission. You'll be provided with maybe PDF. Sometimes the tutors will, record videos or send you videos. Please, it is not allowed to share those resources or go and use them to start teaching other people without permission. It is plagiarism, it is theft. We can get you arrested for that. Yes. So please seek permission. The ones that would allow you share will let you know, okay, you can share this one, you can do this. It's a free training even. So if you want to, share with other people and we feel we don't want to sharing this particular thing with other people, you can bring in the people as well to learn because it's free. Okay. So please always ask before you take our resources and go and be doing teacher so you don't find yourself in the offensive. Be punctual. I've mentioned this severally on this call. Be punctual, guys. Make sure you show up. Respect your tutors. We are open to suggestions, but don't try to impose anything on us. So if you feel there's a particular way we want to do something, we listen. Irrespective of all these plenty rules and regulations I've been mentioning. We listen. I mean, in the last cohort, we were using Microsoft Teams and we had a lot of complaints. People were not conversant with using Microsoft Teams. They were not okay with it. We had to move to another platform. Okay. So if you have any challenge, reach out. We'll listen to your complaint. Okay. If it's something that we can accommodate, definitely we would accommodate it. But don't try to force it on us that, okay, people will not use this thing, then will not do again. You're lost. Okay. So be polite about your request, kindly ask, and we'll listen. If it's something we can do, we'll do it for you. Then be professional. Okay. You don't know most of the people that are here before. Maybe you know them, but be professional. Okay, this is a workplace, this is an organization. If you must compliment a tutor or a student, do it publicly. Sir, nice shirt, I like your shirt. Sir, I really like the way you smile. Oh my, I like your earrings. Don't go and be DMing the tutors, please, and make them feel uncomfortable. And also don't message people at ungodly hours. I had a student then. This person is always messaging me around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I'm wondering, do you not sleep? Why are you sending me a message around 2 a.m.? Sometimes person will even call me. So please be professional. Reach out during work hours. Work hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. After that time, don't reach out. Except your tutor say, okay, you can reach out to me anytime, then that's a different case. But it's advisable to reach out during work hours. Okay. And also do not make your tutors uncomfortable. If you must compliment them, do it openly without any ulterior motives. Don't go and be sending your tutors direct message to say, sir, do you know you are very handsome? Hmm. Please keep your compliments to yourself. I'm not saying, oh, so we cannot compliment our tutors. I said do it openly. Don't go and do it in their DM. Okay. So I think that is that for now. Thank you so much for joining. And if you have any question, maybe I should check on the community platform to see if I have any. I mean, I've been talking since I don't even know if people can hear me. Um. Okay. So there is nothing on the community, so it means you can hear me. Okay, if you have any question, you can leave it on the chat. I will take questions now before we move to the computer appreciation. And if you can hear me, you can also leave a reaction. I think there's this reaction thing here. Okay, yes, this is it. So you can leave a reaction. You can leave a message if you have any question, and I will see it before I move to the computer appreciation. I think that's what I was trying to look for. So yes. Any question for thank you? Any question for the introductory part so far? Okay, in the absence of question, I'll just quickly move to the computer appreciation. That means you understood everything I said concerning GeekHub, concerning our onboarding, concerning the rules and the regulations, and you will not be found wanting. I'm aware as well that some people are not on this meeting. Some of them reached out to say they had other engagements, but they would watch the because it's very important that you watch this onboarding session so you understand everything that will be going on and you will not be shocked when we start telling you certain things. Some people that do assignments with AI, everything is AI. And are rejecting your assignment. You'll not be like, why are you rejecting my assignment? We have said the reason here in this chat. Okay. And lastly, yes, before I forget, you are not allowed to join more than one cohort. I mean, on the community platform, I'm seeing some people. I wanted to start onboarding people into their different learning cohorts. Then I noticed somebody will join cybersecurity, the same person will join data science. And how many things do you want to learn? Learn one at a time. Okay, so we will not permit you joining so many cohorts or learning parts. You have to finish with one part before, if you want to learn another part, you can go to the other part. But you have to join one for now, just one. You are not permitted to join more than one. So moving over to the computer appreciation, the reason I'm doing this brief computer appreciation training is because most people want to learn tech skills, but they don't even know some basic tech stuff. Okay, so we'll just quickly do this. Normally, we have a 1 week computer appreciation training before we move you to your different learning paths. But currently, we do not have the luxury to take a 1 week computer appreciation training class. So that's why we're having this crash class on the day of this onboarding. What is a computer? A computer is an electronic machine that is used for storing or processing information and data. That's computer in short and in long. Whatever long or lengthy definition anybody is going to be giving you, that is just what a computer is. It's an electronic device that is used for storing and processing data and information. Now we have different types of computer. I mean, if you check the history of computer, I would also be providing I'll be providing a resources for this as well. So maybe if you are not with a notepad and you really want to take notes, don't worry. I'll provide the resources so you can leave a message on the chat to say request. That's on the community, sorry, on the community platform and say request. That's if you're interested in it. So when you leave the message request, I would reach out to you and send it to you because it's not for everybody. So yeah, we have different types of computer dating back to the history of computer. We had those very large ones, then like there are different, evolution of computer. All of these are detailed in the resources as well. Because like I mentioned earlier, this is supposed to be a 1 week training, but we're trying to crash everything into this onboarding session today. So I'm just going to be speed reading through. Okay. We have the modern basics of computer, which includes the hardware and the software and the software and the most computers these days. That's if you are using a very good smartphone. Don't go and be using Nokia Touchlight, those small ones. I'm not trying to belittle any brand. Techno too has say my Touchlight phone has power than computer is a lie. Okay, so yeah, but some smartphones. I mean, I was opportune to get this Samsung S25 Ultra, and oh my god, that phone is a machine. I was saying I want to get a tab, something I can be using to work on the go, but having that phone, I don't think I need a tab anymore. So yeah, currently we have cloud. I don't know why this thing is all jumbled here. Okay, we have the operating system in the computer, and we also have the hardware component and the software component. Now, another reason why I'm even interested in having this computer appreciation training is because as simple as software and hardware, most people don't know it. And it's okay not to know, okay? I'm not mocking anybody. It's okay, it's fine not to know. That's why we're learning. Why is this color like this? So that's why we're learning, okay? So what is the hardware? Hardware are the physical part of the computer that you can see, your keyboard, your mouse, your CPU. Okay, the parts that you can see in the computer and you can touch, that's the hardware of the computer. Then when we talk about the software, these are the parts that you cannot see in the computer. Okay, so I'm using these terms for is the computer is the hardware. Any parts you cannot see is the software, like your operating system. You cannot see the operating system. Some of us are using Windows 10, some of us are using Windows 11. You can't see it, you can't touch Windows 11, you can't touch. So this is the software of your computer. Okay, and we have various operating system. We have various operating system. When we talk about operating system, this is what makes the computer run. This is what makes the computer work. For operating systems, we have Windows, we have Linux, we have Android, we have iOS, Mac OS. Okay, for Apple products, the laptop is Mac OS, the phones is iOS. While for your Android and for your phones, we have Android OS. I think there was a time where some smartphones were using this Windows operating system. I think Nokia products. I used that those kind of phone one time. They use Windows operating system. So operating system is what enables your computer to run. Okay, how you are able to interact with your computer. Say for instance, my computer currently, I'm using a Windows operating system. Okay, I want to go to Chrome, I want to go to YouTube, I want to go. It is the operating system that enables me to all of that. Also, we have Windows. Sorry, I mentioned Windows. Windows has to do with, you see pictures, you see, in your various classes, they might, depend on the path you are taking, they might teach you these things. I'm setting for cybersecurity, setting for full stack development. They will go in details to teach you about operating system. I don't know about UI UX. I'm not sure of their curriculum or their content. Data science, no, sorry, data science. Nobody will teach you operating systems. So that's why you're learning it now. Okay. But yeah, we would also give out the resources so you can do your own personal learning as well. So back to operating system, it helps you interact with your computer. If you are using something like a Linux operating system, you most likely will not see pictures or those icons or images. You'll just be seeing code. Okay, if you have a computer with you, on your search bar in the computer, you can search for CMD, okay, or command prompt or command interface, and you will see it's just code. In that command interface, you can search for what command will you search? Now you can search for anything. Basically, maybe I want to create a folder, I want to create a file. So the way in your normal computer, you will just right click and easily create a folder or a file. Using command is going to be different. You have to enter specific codes. I think the command for to create a folder using command is mkdir desktop. So that's make directory. Okay, you can change your directory the way you will easily just click on file, click on Google, click on whatever easily on Windows. If you're using Linux, it's not going to be easy to just click like that. You need to write commands to go anywhere or leave any application. Okay, so basically that's operating system, having to interact with your computer. And if you're using a mobile phone, like I said, depends on who your producer is. If you are using Apple products, you most likely will be using iOS. But if you are using Android, you will be using if you are using Android, am I saying? If you are using Samsung or Techno or in Itel, you'll be using Android as your operating system. Okay, so we have Android operating system, we have iOS, we have Windows and Linux. That's that for operating system. If you have any question, please leave it in the chat. I will see it. Okay. So moving forward, I'm trying to check the community platform if anybody's saying anything, but nobody's saying anything there. Okay, now we have cloud. We have cloud services. We have cloud providers. When we talk about cloud, I'm not talking about the cloud you can see, like when you look up. That's not what I'm talking about. When I talk about cloud, we're talking about your Google Drive. Okay, We're talking about what other cloud provider do we have? Let me peep into my notes. Okay, I have iCloud. For those of us that use Apple products, we have iCloud, we have OneDrive, we have Mega. There are so many cloud providers. We have AWS. Okay, that's Amazon Web Services. These are all cloud providers. So when I talk about cloud, what am I talking about? I'm talking about where you can, easily put data and you can access it. Remember in the beginning, I mentioned that a computer is an electronic machine that help us to process and store information or data. So now, talking about cloud services, before, if I need to get something, I need to get information, I need to have, let's say for instance, I'm going to apply for a job. I need to go with my CV. I need to print out my CV. But now I can just have my CV on cloud. I have it saved on my Google Drive or my iCloud or my OneDrive. So something happens and my CV is not there with me, or I'm in another city. Let's say I travel to China and I need to apply for something there. My CV is not with me there in China. I can just log into my cloud account and retrieve my CV. Okay. Did somebody send me something? Okay. I thought someone was sending me something on the chat, but it's not from here. So yes, that's for cloud services. We have different type of cloud services. Next, I have the internet and connectivity. We have browsers and we have search engines. I want to talk about search engines. These are what help you search for information online. Okay, we have different search engines. We have Chrome, we have Google, we have Safari browsers. They are different. We have Opera, we have which other one again? I think we have Microsoft Edge. There are different search engines. Okay, so this helps you search for information online and also help you get connected. Then we have what else? What else? What else? Building firewalls, security. Now, considering that this is a digital age, everything is done digitally, everything is online. We're talking about cloud. We're talking about computers. You want to ensure as well that you protect yourself, you protect your devices. Okay, so it's important for us to use very strong passwords. Don't just use your name alone, don't just use your date of birth alone, don't just use QWERTY. That's the first letters you can see on your computers. No, use very strong passwords. Okay, and protect yourself, basically make it difficult for people to get access to you, to your information, for your devices as well. Be observant of phishing. A lot of people are trying to get your information online. You see different links. Oh, there is a bonanza. Do you know you can win a free iPhone? Click on this link now. iPhone 17 for free. Get it now. You want to be cautious of stuff like that. Okay, that's phishing. It's called phishing in tech terms. Okay, so beware of those kind of messages. Do not click. Recently my cousin sent me something that happy new year, for the new year festivals, that doing giveaway something, and they are giving away 480,000 naira. Like, it was a very huge amount. Then I asked her, I said, do you think somebody has this kind of money to just be sharing for strangers that they don't know? And she was like, they said if you share the link to 5 people, you will be qualified. And I was like, you will not be qualified. You are just suffering yourself. Okay. So, yeah, you want to be careful of stuff like that. Now, AI is the buzzword. It's not a buzzword because it's actually the deal of the day. Like I mentioned earlier, like I use AI a lot. Everybody is using AI, AI, AI. Now, if you are not careful, you will just tell AI your life. Some people are not aware that you have to censor the information you provide to this AI. GeekHub will be having, I think in February, AI and machine learning training. So that's something to anticipate as well. We'll communicate further with you on the platforms, okay? But you want to be careful the kind of information you give to AI. Don't just tell AI, oh, I'm applying for a job. Help me write my CV. My name is Nkechi Nyere Blessing. I am from Anambra State. I have 22 sons. I graduated from there. You even some of you even provide AI AI will say, oh, you need to provide me with some information to make this thing or to tailor this thing. You just provide AI with a lot of information. You want to be careful the information you are, providing to the AI. Your voter's card is not something you should snap and send to AI to help you generate or produce anything. Okay? Your birth certificate, there's some information that you should not, provide to this artificial intelligence. Because remember, they are models. They don't know it all. It's what people give them, what people programmed that they use to serve you. So be careful with the information you are giving to AI or you're providing to AI. Some of you just go, my boss is a very wicked person. He asked me to write this thing. How can I censor the information? If you must give AI, that's what I was talking about when I said giving your assignments to AI to help you do. You just give AI, and because of your laziness, you are not even trying to see, oh, okay, let me go through this thing that the AI wrote for me. You just copy it like that and you just submit it like that. It's wrong. We are trying our best to see how we can cut down on those lackadaisic attitude. I was interviewing someone recently for a role, and I was going through the person's CV. It was just funny because everything the person wrote, the way AI writes sometimes, if you are someone that's very conversant with AI, they give you words in quotes. Some of them they'll give you in brackets. Maybe after spelling out the word in full, they'll put the abbreviation in brackets, and like the way AI just gave the person just submitted the CV to us like that. Sometimes it will even some place request you to put certain information yourself. It would say in bracket your skills. The person just gave us like that in bracket your skills, and I was wondering who is this person. However, because we are big on training people as well, I had to correct her and said, your work is AI generated. She said, no, it's not AI. I did it myself. And I was like, if you continue lying, I'm just going to push your CV to the other side and move ahead with the other person. So I pointed some things out in her CV, like see this thing, see this thing, see this thing, see this thing. It's AI. She was like, yes, it's AI. So I thought I had to go and do it again and come back because like I said, we're trying to promote learning as well. So use AI is beautiful. I use it a lot, but do not be overly dependent on it, is what we are preaching. Okay. So yeah, we'll be having AI and ML training next month, and the details will be communicated on the platform. Lastly, I have the growth mindset. Computers change every 6 months. In fact, me, I even say every day. There's always something new. Huawei is producing something, Techno is working on something, Gemini is doing something, Facebook is always doing something. Now there are glasses that you wear and you wear a ring, and you can record, you can make videos, you can search for information online just wearing your glasses. I said, why did that thing not come out when I was still in school? Maybe I would have, opportunity to wear eyeglass and cheat. They will catch me maybe, but then it's not that I finished school. That's on a lighter note though. Okay. So yes, guys, there's always something new. There's always something coming up. So don't just be on your shell. Learn. Growth mindset. Oh, GeekHub is having a LinkedIn training. Don't say I have a LinkedIn account. They're going to mention something that you're not aware of. The LinkedIn, every day I'm learning. Recently, I was asked to include a newsletter on our LinkedIn platform. I had to go and research on it and get resources to know how to go about it. I found out, okay, this is what I need to do, how to customize this thing. YouTube is a university. I will always say it. In this YouTube, you can learn anything. During the festive period, I wanted to make something different from my family aside the regular fried rice and jollof rice everybody makes for festivity. I came on